Well, good morning, B100. It is Monday morning here in Arlington, Texas, and we are on lesson one. So we had a good week last week. I know there's still some people who are adding this class. If you haven't yet gone through the icebreaker discussion board and told us about yourself, go ahead and do that. It's always nice to get to know everybody in the class with us, and certainly that's part of what we do in terms of networking as well. And you never know when you will either find a long-lost friend or you'll find someone who has a common interest, and that could turn into something that could help you in your career or in other aspects as well. All right, so we are on lesson one, and what's due this week? Well, again, as I mentioned, there isn't a lot that is technically always due, but again, you're encouraged to stay on track. You are going to be setting up your LinkedIn profile this week and writing your Me in 30 Seconds, and that's all part of the portfolio. And so certainly getting a start on that would help. If you have the Me in 30 Seconds written, that definitely helps with networking as well. In addition, the LinkedIn, if you already have a LinkedIn profile set up, then by all means just post that link there into the space there on the website. And there's nothing more you need to do other than make sure that you have the 20 connections and in the groups that you're a part of, as is required in the portfolio. And so if you've already done that, if you have enough of the connections, enough of the groups, well then great, you're fine. You're doing just well. Just keep on going with that. Or urge you to stay on track with that. Now, in terms of what's required, of what we absolutely need to do, at least to get a grade that you can't make up, is to watch the webinar by Steve Davis. Now, this webinar, if you haven't heard Steve or haven't been in one of his presentations, Brother Davis, I should say, it's phenomenal. You'll learn a lot. If you think you don't need it, just trust me, you need it. He gives some tips that are really not found anywhere else. So it's phenomenal. Now, as much as I talk about how you have to have this done and you have to do it on time, this is a case where there is something that is live, and I know some of you have other scheduling conflicts, and that might even be why you have an online class. And so if you're not able to attend the webinar live, it will be recorded, and I will send you the link. And if you do watch the link, then you can go in there and mark on your progress report that you watched that webinar. But other than that, everything else is necessary. So that's what's required for this week. I would also start, you're not that far out, in conducting the mentor interviews, which I'll explain in a separate podcast, but I think it's wise to start looking at the requirements for the portfolio overall, particularly with the mentor interviews, because what you're going to find is you're going to have to schedule those. Well, first you're going to have to find the people to interview, and then you're going to have to schedule them. And so if you wait until the very last week of the class before the portfolios due, well, one, you're going to find it's going to be difficult to do, because the people who you're going to be speaking to are going to be business professionals who are already involved in their careers, and they might already have a full calendar. And so just don't wait. And so start to look at it, look at what's required, and start to schedule things out. So that's all for now. I just wanted to go over that with you, and we will talk